Bram, when people talk about environmental assessment, not everybody understands the range of activities that are actually covered by this, that are subject to an environmental assessment. Can you give us a quick overview of what kinds of development would actually face an environmental assessment process?
I'm sure people wouldn't be surprised if I said pipelines were on the list. Mining and energy projects are routinely subject to impact assessment. Hydropower facilities, a focus of impact assessment. And then I think depending on where you go, in some jurisdictions, forestry operations are subject to impact assessment. Large industrial complexes. So it really varies by jurisdiction, but it's more than the mining and energy projects, which are the ones that we tend to hear the most about.
So we are hearing a lot about mining and energy projects right now, particularly the Gateway cancellation, the Kinder Morgan and the Line 3 sort of tentative approvals, preliminary approvals. These are issues that are being heavily debated by environmental groups. Mm-hmm. And yet, in all the conversations, I've not heard any of the proponents or opponents really talk about EA.
Right.
They're talking about climate change. They're talking about the largest possible scale of issues and concerns. So tell us where in those processes EA would actually kick in. So Kinder Morgan's been approved. Does that mean environmental assessment is done, or is it forthcoming?
That means that the environmental assessment has been partly done, in my view. So it means that the baseline data have been collected, the potential impacts identified, mitigation measures proposed, and conditions placed on various aspects of approval. But really that's half of the environmental assessment, and then comes the monitoring and are these mitigation programs actually effective? A lot of the debate and controversy that we're seeing, as you say, around climate change and other aspects are much bigger policy issues and questions than what have been dealt with in the environmental assessment process.
Yeah, interesting.